Monsters vs. the Coolest Kid is a competitive multiplayer platformer game in which daring kids compete in plundering the realms of monsters. Protected by humankind's strict laws that ensure the well-being of their children, the kids try to loot as much as possible within a given time. Direct intervention has long been prohibited by countless decrees, so the monsters can only scare the kids away or suffer the consequences. Let's see how it all works. The players, represented by kids, gather in the interactive menu that you may call the playground. Here they can get together with other kids and prepare for raiding some poor monsters. It allows the players to change their appearance and to get used to controlling the characters. As the need for it is often observed in the behavior of human kids, the playground also provides ample opportunities for the kids to nag each other. The players can test the game mechanics like scaring another character on the playground. They can do so alone or together. While monsters will be punished if they directly hurt a kid, don't expect anyone to care if a monster gets hit. Controls for the used input device are also explained in the interactive menu. Projectiles that players use are normally limited. However, you can easily pick most of them up after you have thrown them. Melee attacks and more levels to raid are only implemented rudimentarily at the moment. Let's see the kids raiding a dungeon, which is the actual game after all. The raid starts with each player choosing a monster they want to control during the first round. Players not controlling the kid, but a monster, will have to hinder the kid. At the start of each round, every player will have the opportunity to place a trap or an obstacle. Some spots are forbidden areas that prevent placement of obstacles. After the placement phase, the monsters get a few seconds to prepare. The kid will enter the dungeon through a random gate. When it does, the monsters are to hinder the kid as much as they can. The best approach is to scare the kid through close attacks that do not actually hit them. Nevertheless, it is unavoidable to accidentally hit the kid at times, which will result in punishment. For now, the monster only loses some health then, but will probably get a timeout in the future too. Friendly fire amongst monsters is best avoided, as it gives the kid a huge advantage. The kid will constantly have to choose between continuing to loot the dungeon and returning through one of the open gates. The kid will only be rewarded points if it manages to return in time, so it may be wise to leave the dungeon early. Players controlling the monster can also get points if they manage to scare the kid so it runs into a trap. Every player will play the kid before the next round starts. Let's speed it up. After every player has played the kid, the next round starts. The total number of rounds will vary depending on the level and the amount of players. When there are no more rounds left, or when a player reaches the maximum of points, the game will end, and the best kid will be forever remembered as the coolest kid on the playground.